Gun Freak Nation. What up, though? It's the President TElectrik. Man, I just saw one of the most horrible things on the news. I saw another family get victimized, y'all. They was followed home from the mall, and the savages jumped out on them and, robbed them. Thank God in this situation, that's the only thing that happened to them. But I'm going to say this. Look, don't let these holidays make you drop your, drop your guard. Let your guard down is what I'm trying to say. 'Tis the season to be armed, because these savages are, man, they hitting licks left and right. So don't let, family, they went to the mall, pulled up in their driveway, car pulled up right behind them, had the jump out squad, man. They jumped out on them with their guns, wasn't nothing they could do. I'm telling you, listen, don't go out like that. Thank God they wasn't hurt. They lucky, because most of the time these savages, they want more than what your valuables, your material items. They want you. Literally, they want you. So thank God that family wasn't, they were harmed mentally, but not physically. So the reason why I'm saying this is, believe it or not, Gun Freak Nation, it's people out there that, for whatever reason, feel the need that they don't need a gun because they, nothing bad has ever happened to them. They've never been a victim of crime, and they don't think home invasions. They think people like us are just paranoid. Well, call us whatever you want. But one thing you will not call us, or you will never be able to call us, is a victim. We not gonna be no victim. If it's our time, we gonna go down and fight. We gonna have that Funky Town sender on us. You dig? We gonna have that Funky Town sender, that gun on us, because we know what time it is. The world is wicked, man. And the only language, like I said earlier when I went live, the only language that these savages are gonna understand is brute force. If they coming at you with guns, then you need to respond with guns. Your life is on the line. All right? Your life, your very life is on the line. They can call you a coward. They can call you paranoid. Hey, man, who gives a damn? Let them idiots call you every name in the book. But guess what, damn it? You armed and you ready. And you're not going to be a victim. That's one thing about us, Gun Freak Nation. We refuse to bow down on our knees and be a victim, because that's what the devil wants. He wants us on our knees begging and pleading for our lives. It ain't gonna go down not like that. We gonna fight back, righteously so. So if somebody in your ear saying you don't need no gun, don't listen to TElectrik. Don't. First and foremost, that person, God bless them, man, but they know no better. You hear me? They don't know the evils of the world. They don't know that these savages will, run up in your house, and if you don't have a gun to defend yourself, what the? This is what you count down to defend you? A fucking phone? Law enforcement, police arrive in minutes when seconds matter. They can pull that trigger, they gun on you, and you gone just like that. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Take your life serious, for you only get one. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, 'tis the season to be armed. Because if you are not armed and the bad guy is armed, the savages, it's a wrap. Instead of you wrapping Christmas, listen to this. Instead of you wrapping Christmas presents, the mortician gonna be wrapping your body up, wrapping your body in sheets, zipping you up in that body bag, and you don't want that shit to happen. We gotta be here for our loved ones. You understand? Our kids, our family. So you tell the idiot that you the one that should be armed. Don't worry about me and mine. The devil's out there.
He must be out of his mind. He don't know what he's missing. He must be really crazy.
Yep, you out of your mind. You crazy if you think ain't no such thing as a savage. Tell that to all of the people that's no longer here. Carve that on their fucking tombstones, man. God have mercy on the ones that, for whatever reason they can't, be armed. You might have senior citizens. But I'm going to tell y'all, for all my elderly Gun Freak Nation members, I love you, man. And I understand if you up in age and you got arthritis in your finger, somebody should be there to protect you, number one. But if you can just squeeze that trigger and get your hands on a gun. Because these savages nowadays, they don't give a damn about you being an elderly person. Matter of fact, you would be their number one target, because they gonna perceive you as being the softest target, the weakest target, man. But I hope you got that surprise, man. I hope you got that almighty equalizer. You feel me? For you women out there, I love y'all. Handle your business. Don't depend on no police, no man, no friend, not the nigga up the street, to save you, to protect your life. That responsibility solely responds on you. It falls on you. It don't take a rocket scientist to know that these savages, they hopped up on drugs and all that. They horny as fuck, taking sexual stimulants. They coming in and do some major damage to you. They coming in and do damage. But it don't take a rocket scientist to know that they themselves don't want to be shot. That's the key to it. If you can afford it, get you camera systems, get you some type of alarm system. Hell, nowadays the camera systems is the alarm system. But all that is just to forewarn you that danger is coming your way, right? It means nothing if you don't have that funky town sender. You got to have that funky town sender. You got to have that gun. That's mark my words, that's the only tool that you will need to get that stinking ass savage, that fool, because he was foolish enough to break up in your house. That's number one. He's a fool. What they want is to catch you off guard. You're not going to be able to make it to your gun in time. Don't be one of them people. I mean, I can't judge your situation. Everybody's situation is unique. But some people, they don't like guns, but they have them because they understand the importance of owning one. But they will lock it up in a safe somewhere. And I'm just telling y'all, look, man, you need to have that motherfucker easily accessible to you. Nobody else but to you. Because I've heard of situations where home invasions happen so fast that he's like, man, I couldn't even get to my gun. It was on me so fast. They had their guns to my head. And I couldn't. Damn, I wish I had the gun on me. And I know this may sound paranoid to some people, but shit, man. I have mine hosted to me. That way, if I'm taking a shit, I can reach and grab my shit. If I'm taking a shower, I got that bitch hosted to me while I'm in the motherfucking shower. I will not be caught slipping. All right? Gun Freak Nation. 'Tis the season to be armed. I'm so tired of these savages out here, man, just running havoc, man. The world is already crazy. But you gotta, people are dropping left and right. My nephew, Leo, fights back. He had to, put some pain on one of them funky ass savages. 3 of them tried to rob my nephew. And you know what? I'm very proud of you, nephew Leo, because you put them motherfuckers in their rightfully place. You fired back on they motherfucking funky asses. And if the police say they found, blood and all that shit, then yeah, you got one of them. At least one of them you got. And I salute you, brother. Because they ain't got no right fucking with you. They ain't got no right threatening you. Who the fuck are they to just, hey, I want your shit, and if I want to take your life, I'm going to take your life. It happens. The guy that got killed at the Coney Island, all he wanted was his food. And instead, he ran into some savages. They robbed him, beat him down, took his food. They even took his fucking food, man. They robbed him as jewelry. And as he lay on that parking lot begging for his life, just taking his belongings wasn't good enough. They took that man's life. These are the fucking savages that I'm talking about that we got to deal with. And they out there right now. You never know, man, when you gonna cross paths with one of them motherfuckers. When you gonna encounter one of them, y'all need to be ready. And I'm gonna leave it at that, Gun Freak Nation. I love y'all. You feel me? I love you. Stay safe. Stay armed, stay responsible with your firearms, stay righteous, and be ready to put them stankin' motherfucking demonic ass savages down. You understand? Gun Freak Nation, salute, baby. Love y'all.